Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Julia.
Hey, Justin here.
And if I'm introing it, it means actually a couple things at this point. There's a
Yeah.
couple things it could mean.
It could mean several things.
And
What's it mean this time?
This time it means that, unfortunately, guys, the flames have died down once again.
The Olympics are done?
Nope, not the Olympics. The flame of humanity is dying away, and you three, the Lords of Cinder, have to return to your thrones to link the fires once again. It's a Dark Souls episode.
Oh, I thought you said Lords of Tinder.
Return.
You three, the Lords of Tinder, have to swipe right on saving humanity.
I'm very good at Tinder.
As part of our Drawctober series of monster-themed episodes, we're doing a whole bunch of spooky ookies for the month of October, leading up to Halloween, and Dark Souls is full of those creepos.
Oh, absolutely. And I got 3 good creepos for you guys right now. Nathan, your set of creepos, Abyss Watchers. The Abyss Watchers.
The Abyss Watchers.
Yeah, so you know 2 things right off the bat.
They got eyes.
They got eyes.
Not necessarily.
There's an abyss, and they're for sure watching it.
Okay.
I'll give you a little bit of more lore here. They're a group of undead warriors who acted in the dark, seeking out any signs of the abyss, fighting a constant war with its abominations. Important to know, they vowed to partake of wolf blood.
What?
So you should keep that in mind, too.
They vowed to partake of it?
They vowed to partake of
Just
it.
drink it. I
I
don't
do
say I
solemnly
partake like
swear.
apple juice every morning. I just flip and drink it.
Well, maybe if you were vowing to partake of apple juice, it'd be different.
Yeah, Julia,
So just
you fake gamer vower.
Wow. Wow, dude.
Excuse me, what?
I'm Julia. I just drink the wolf blood. I don't even think about it. Just shoot it back. I don't even taste it anymore.
So hardcore I
Julia,
am.
you have a problem with wolf blood.
she's got it in her hands right now. Julia, it's 11 o'clock in the morning.
I
Way
can't
too
start
early
my...
for wolf
Don't
blood.
talk to me before I've had my wolf's blood.
But you never stop drinking wolf's blood.
Um,
I'm liking this watcher. He looks very comfortable.
yeah, I forgot in the game. This is from Dark Souls 3, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I did forget the portion of the game where you go into the boss fog and you just see a bunch of skeletons sitting on a couch.
Yeah, they're watching the abyss.
Hey, you're blocking the abyss. Watching abyss here.
Move it or lose it, brother.
And because it is Dark Souls, you can just run into the room and destroy their couch. And they're like, oh, come on. I
What the
have one
hell?
job.
We've been watching this abyss for millennia on this couch. So a thing I like about Dark Souls 3, the plot is, kind of as I joked about at the beginning of the episode, there are these 5 Lords of Cinder who, in the past, when the fire was dying down, they were the ones who, saved everything. They found the fires and they linked them, and they let humanity keep living longer.
They made a backup on
Yeah.
their hard drive.
Pretty much. Then after they did it, they were like, wow, that fucking sucked. And then they left. And the premise of this game is everything is shitty again, but they're not coming back. So you wake up out of a coffin and
of course.
and you're told, listen, you got to go get them. They're not coming back on their own. You got to go get them all, bring them back here, make sure they link the dang fire so that humanity can keep existing. I don't know why humanity wants to keep existing. It seems horrible in that whole world. That whole scene's no good.
Yeah, if even the Abyss Watchers are like, "Gah, you know what? Gonna have to say no,
Not
dog.
feeling
That's
it."
a no from me."
How does anything live in an abyss if it never ends?
The abyss in these games, you can walk around in it. It's sort of like the abyss is the term for this creeping darkness that engulfs everything and it spreads. And it's like the negative aspects of humanity, like the human drive to destroy and take and do more and more.
The internet.
It's the representative of that. It's the internet. So it wherever it is, it always wants to expand from there. So the Abyss Watchers, their whole deal is they're trying to prevent it from expanding.
Yeah, do they do anything, or do they just watch it?
It does say in their thing here that they are fighting a constant war with its abominations. So they watch it, and then if they have to,
And they war.
they fight it.
But you fight them?
But you fight them, yeah.
Okay.
So
Because
are you
as
an
it-
abyss?
As it turns
person?
out, well, because they got to come back to the dang shrine and link the flames again, and they don't want to do it.
So they're too busy watching and or fighting the Abyss to link the flames?
Yeah.
Is this it? Did I do it?
It looks like it.
They're watching it. It's kind of an old ratty couch.
Yeah, they've been sitting there for a very long time.
Oh, it's a rerun. I've seen this abyss
before. It's still a good one though.
When you find them in the game, actually, you sort of go into their room, which sits at the doorstep of the darkness they used to protect, and they're just beating the shit out of each other. They're in there just going fucking ham and just wrecking each other. So you fight a bunch of them, but also they're fighting each other. They're just killing whatever's there.
Okay.
So could you just hang back and let them deal with each
You
other?
can let some of them deal with each other if you just dodge and run enough. But eventually there's one remaining, and he gets all the power. And then you gotta fight him.
they get stronger as they defeat each other.
The last one just kind of absorbs all the dead ones and then becomes a real strong abyss watcher. And then he hits you with a big fiery sword.
Great. There you go.
There.
Now we
There we
got
go.
it.
Perfect.
Now we
Against
got
the
it.
couch.
Beautiful.
They got a big ass screen.
Yeah.
The Abyss Watchers.
Look him up.
Hey.
So pretty accurate.
Yeah, if they were sitting on a couch, they all wear the same outfit.
They do all wear the same outfit, and you can't see their faces.
I was sort of hedging my bets. So I guess the one on the far right is the closest.
I do
Yeah.
love that he's in full armor, but he does have a hat instead of a helmet.
Yeah, he's got a hat.
I love his hat.
Justin,
That was pretty good.
thank you.
You did a very good job.
Justin,
It's me.
are you ready for your boss?
I guess.
Yours is from Dark Souls 1, and it is Chaos Witch QUELAAG.
QUELAAG.
That is
I love the Chaos Witch.
QUELAAG.
That's fine.
That's where
I believe
Family
you.
Guy takes place.
In the city
It's my
of
favorite
QUELAAG.
cereal.
Kellogg, Rhode Island.
Julia, you are onto something there, because the common joke is to call her Kellogg's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Chaos Witch Kellogg's.
That's a common joke.
It's a common joke in the community.
Are there multiple Chaos Witches? Is she just one of them?
There are multiple Chaos Witches. The deal with QUELAAG is as follows.
Okay.
She was one of the daughters of the Witch of Izalith. So that
Cool.
should tell you pretty much all you need to know.
All right,
Justin.
I got it. Great.
She once lived with her mother, the Witch of Izalith, and her siblings in the ancient city of Izalith. They were all fire witches, so they harnessed the power of fire to do fiery magic.
Right, wasn't
Nice.
that the melty boy? Was he he was the son?
Yeah,
The witch?
Ceaseless Discharge
Yeah.
was the only son of the Chaos Witch
Ew.
in Izalith. So, as it turns out, they thought they could control the flames. They couldn't quite control the flames, and it consumed them and became a flame of chaos.
As it will, yeah.
And everybody, all the siblings, were transformed into demons except for one, Kaelana, who you meet in the game. So QUELAAG escaped the worst of it. She didn't fully transform into a demon, only partially.
Oh, okay.
So she became spider-like,
Oh, I'm
And-
gonna have to make some changes.
and her and her sister fled their demonic siblings who had lost their entire minds, and they spidered away
Ew.
into the base of Blight Town.
Blight Town.
Why would you want to go there?
Listen, you shouldn't. It sucks. I don't know why they made that decision.
Look at this sweet Chaos Witch.
Aww.
Justin.
You need the fang. You gotta have the fang.
She's so nice.
Because she's, corrupted in her soul.
Right. I'm gonna cast some flames on you.
You better watch out. Here comes the flames. This is another part of the Bloodborne
Yeah.
series of games. I don't know what the Dark Souls ones are called. You can't really do the same thing with Dark
No,
Souls.
it's harder.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
You're just drawing a cute little.
You're just drawing a cute little anime girl.
Hey, I don't tell you how to do
You've
your
been
job.
working on Dorkly too much.
This is Dark Magician Girl from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
But she's corrupted.
But she's got a tooth. She's Dark Magician Girl plus tooth.
Plus tooth. One tooth, at least. One confirmed tooth.
So.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on
which-
inside there.
Which Dark Souls is she in?
Dark Souls 1.
Okay. You fight her because she's been corrupted.
Yeah. You sort of go into her lair.
Mm-hmm.
You fight her. You kill her. And then you go past where she was, and you find that she was just protecting her sister.
Oh.
So you're the
Ostensibly
monster.
from you.
And then
Or
you fight-
anyone who would come there.
Do you fight her sister also?
No, her sister's actually is not sane, but she's non-violent.
She's not mad that you killed her
Oh, man.
sister?
She
Same.
doesn't know that you did. She's also blind.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Like, oh, she's fine. She's just right over there in the other room. Don't talk. She's sleeping.
Also, her sister can't like leave where she is. She's like fused with the sort of walls of the chamber she's in. The sister, you find out later, actually thinks that you are her sister.
Oh.
You can't understand her when you meet her the first time,
Mm-hmm.
but you can get a ring later that lets you understand what she's saying, and it's very sad, as it turns out.
Dang.
She's got a bad, sad life, and you murdered her sister.
Cool. This is a fun game.
It's a fun game. I do like this version a lot better, though. I wouldn't murder this sister.
Yeah, no. Hey, it seems like a lot of the problems in Dark Souls could be solved if people would just talk it out.
Yeah, they definitely do have a problem with just like leaping at you sword first.
Yeah, I like her a lot. What was her name
Yeah,
again?
I do too.
Kellogg's?
Chaos Witch QUELAAG,
I see.
or Kellogg's if you prefer.
I do prefer Kellogg's.
Does she have human legs?
She sure does.
Mm.
Oh boy, does she.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
She's got a big booty then.
It's called her.
That's her thorax.
Thorax. Yeah.
Okay, so she's
And
got
it-
human
and it is
legs,
big.
but little horseshoe feet.
Yeah, she's got little claws.
Oh,
Okay.
those are hairy. Hairy feet. She's kind of Hobbit-esque.
Can you imagine she comes to open one of those Dutch doors that opens halfway
Yeah.
and into your home, and you're like, oh, you're not
Yeah.
so bad.
Hey, come on in.
She's like, come on in.
Oh, you're a little chaos witch.
And then you just see the rest of her.
She slams the door open the rest of the way, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, I must murder you.
She does look like a little taken aback. Like you just showed up. She's like, "Oh, I wasn't ready for guests. Guess I'm gonna murder you now."
Oh, senpai. I wasn't expecting you. Then it goes into her, inner monologue, and she's like, senpai here? At my house?
I must kill him to protect my sister. There's no way this is what it looks like, but I love it.
It's really good. Justin, you have actually tapped into something
Yeah, I'll say.
within the games that is maybe unexpected, but Dark Souls has a couple waifus in it.
Oh, yeah?
There's some people out there that take some of the bosses in Dark Souls and say that they're waifus.
That
I
makes
do
sense.
know that people like the doll from Bloodborne.
The doll from Bloodborne, yeah, that's definitely
big
a waifu.
one.
If I don't see some Rule 34 of this, of my drawing, I'm going to be pretty upset.
I would love to see an anime rom-com starring only Dark Souls bosses. Justin,
know.
that's beautiful.
She's
So
she's
you're-
doing chaos witchcraft with my emotions.
So you're seeing from, your point of view as the Dark Souls man.
All right.
Yeah, the
first-
notoriously first-person game,
Yeah, so you got your
Dark Souls. What is that, a banana?
Have you even played a Dark Souls? Have you even ever played one?
This is the banana sword.
Obviously, it's the banana sword.
It's the banana hilt.
There is a mod for the game that makes it first-person,
Oh, that's great.
and it's just awful. It's so terrifying. This is like a baguette attached to a banana.
I'm sick of you fake gamer boys not even playing a game. Not even playing a Dark
I
Souls.
would play this game. It's just as hard as Dark Souls, but
Yeah.
it looks like this.
It looks
Just
like this.
completely reskinned. There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna
You
get
got-
ya. I'm gonna get ya.
He's
Shaking with rage.
I hate it. Get out of my way.
I've got to do a murder.
She's supposed to be a spider, but she's only got 6 limbs.
Hey now, see, she's got extra limbs, but they're not attached to her.
Oh, they're like hanging on the wall over here.
Yeah,
or something.
she just leaves them.
She can go get
until
them if she
needs them.
wants, but
That's the second phase of the boss fight.
Yeah, she goes and gets them.
She says,
She still looks
"Excuse me."
really
Yeah.
She says, "Excuse me, hold on." And then she
I have to get my
the
extra
whole
feet.
thing pauses, and she just very calmly walks over and it's like, "Come at me."
Yeah, I imagine she attaches them really cutely, and then her whole head just opens up.
Yeah.
And, screams.
I think
That's
I
her.
accurately.
I think you're done. That's
got
her.
it.
I would eat this cereal. She's the mascot for
I don't know what the
Yeah.
cereal's supposed to taste like, but I don't like it.
Spider Bites. It's called Chaos Crunch.
Chaos Pops.
Chaos Pops. Extra legs.
Extra legs.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see.
Look her up.
Oh,
She's just a lady
she
with
is
a
a
with a
waifu.
full spider body.
Yeah, she's just a woman that comes out of a spider.
I love the naked and the
She looks
hair
like
covering
the
her
worst.
naughty bits.
She looks like the worst, like, birthday cake surprise.
Yeah.
The lady popping out of a cake.
She pops out of the cake and then leg. Oh, the cake was a spider. She's not even wearing a witch hat.
She's not even wearing an anything.
All right, Justin. It's my turn.
So far, mine's the most accurate.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
compared to mine, they didn't even have a couch.
Julia, if you will take a brief pause from your wolf blood swigging,
Yes.
I do have a drawing for you to do.
Okay.
I'm going a different direction for you this time.
Oh.
I thought I might give you something that is actually pretty cool and less absolutely horrifying. Your boss is VELSTAT, the Royal AEGIS.
What?
Royal
his name is
Aegis?
VELSTAT,
Okay.
and his title is the Royal AEGIS.
What's an Aegis?
Like a shield, right?
It's like a shield, yeah. He's from Dark Souls 2. His sort of deal is he's a clerical knight
Okay.
from a faraway land
Okay.
who was lured to Drang Lake, which is the world of Dark Souls 2, but forgot why he came.
Oh, don't you hate that when
Yeah.
you walk into
When
Dran
you
Lake
read it
and you're
like
like,
that, it sounds
I
very
knew I was
funny.
going to do something.
That's sort of his deal, except he came with his king, King Vendrick,
Am I supposed to draw him too or no?
No.
Okay.
and he was always at King Vendrick's side.
Okay.
And defends the king. That's sort of his deal.
Okay.
He defends the king on Twitter when he's attacked by trolls.
Yeah. He's always he's just constantly searching for Vendrick's mentions.
he
that he
has like a sock puppet username. He's just like, actually the king's like a pretty good guy, so maybe you guys should like stop being so mean to him.
Yeah, maybe you guys don't know what you're talking about and should shut the fuck up.
His sworn shield is, pretty hot, like if you think about it.
No one's perfect. The king's made mistakes, all right, but like, what have you done? When have you ever been the king of anything?
So has this dude gone like nuts or something, or he's just cool?
Yeah, what's his deal?
He just forgot why he was there and he's lashing out.
Yeah.
Stop bothering me.
Shut up. I totally know why I'm here. Okay? Don't even act like I don't. I just don't feel like talking about it right now. His deal, Juliet.
Yes.
He was so devoted to his king. At one point, King Vendrick retired to the undead crypt.
As you do.
Wait,
As you do. Yeah.
did he die, or he just like decided to go to the crypt?
He just went to the crypt.
Just like, all right, this is where I'm going to be
He
now.
retired.
Yeah.
That's where you go
That's
when
yeah.
you retire in
Like,
the world of Dark Souls. They don't
Old
have
New Yorkers go to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. In
Kings
Dark-
go to the crypt.
They
Yeah,
don't
they
have
go
a
to the undead
social safety net in the world of Dark Souls.
Yeah.
So you just go to the crypt.
Just wait. I believe because King Vendrick was becoming, undead. Being undead in Dark Souls is not the same as like in other stuff. It's like a slow process where you lose your mind over time.
Mhm.
Right.
So it is like going to Florida.
So when the king went to the undead crypt, VELSTAT just followed him there. He was so loyal that he was like, you're going to the crypt, I'm going to the crypt. So he sort of like stands watch over this crypt, still defending his king. He never came back out of the crypt. That's where he is when you find him and when you fight him.
Oh, so he's just like a dope knight in a crypt, in an undead crypt.
Yes. There are some interesting physical characteristics
Okay.
that I will let you know about. He's been like corrupted by the dark at this point. So he has like, he's lost his mind, forgotten what he's doing. He stands there and he fights whoever comes up. But he was a cleric, and so his armor and his weapons are still imbued with clerical qualities. So he still has the power of miracles like at his disposal. His most defining characteristic is his big hammer, which is also a giant bell.
Whoa.
And he rings it to cast miracles and buff himself. And then he also
Oh.
hits you with it very hard so that you die.
Sounds like a Kingdom Hearts game.
It's like the shame bell from.
It is like a big shame bell.
Oh man, I do love this face cloth.
Yeah,
Thanks.
the face cloth is so dope.
I'm trying to think of like cool clerical things.
Yeah,
They got
he's
lots
a
of
man
cool
of the
cloths.
cloth.
He is a man of
The face cloth.
The face cloth.
I like to imagine that
Gets-
he just takes everything very literally.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand like metaphor or pun. He's like, oh, man of the cloth, yes.
Yes, I shall be encased by cloth.
King Vendrick's just like, VELSTAT, come on, dude. You gotta stop following me around. I didn't ask for you. I didn't want this.
Do you then fight the king in the crypt after you beat this guy? Or
There's been a large portion of the game that was building up to finding the king.
Mhm.
That's been your goal for a long time. And then when you do, he's sort of huddled in a corner, like just rocking back and forth and talking to himself.
Great.
So you do not have to fight him. If you choose to, he's actually pretty tough. If you hit him,
why do you have a cool, dope knight to protect you if you can protect yourself?
Well, he didn't ask for it.
Yeah, this
he
guy
just keeps on following him around.
This guy seems like a guy who's just gonna follow you no matter what.
this guy's white knighting the king, and the king's like, I can protect myself. I got a big sword. I'm very tall. And this guy's like, no, I'm here for you. I got you. I'll protect you from anyone. No one says a bad thing about you.
So the
Man,
king-
kings always go for assholes. They don't like nice knights.
They don't like nice knights like me. It looks like he's air guitaring right now. I love Vendrick. He is the man.
I've been here for a really long time. I'm here to just make you some tunes. I got this bell.
This one goes out to my number one dude, Vendrick.
No, dude, that's like... Leave me out of this.
You just hear him wailing on a magic guitar as you're walking down the crypt. You don't even see him yet. You just hear like, doodle-doodle-doo, yeah. Oh, what is that? What is that? Who's there?
How long have you been there?
I wasn't doing anything.
His guitar is very out of tune. His air guitar.
Anyway, this is my chamber.
This is my bell.
This is my bell. That's kind of all I got going right now. It's still kind of in progress.
Are you still there? I have this cloth in front of my face. I can't actually see anything.
Can't see.
It's a cool look, though, right?
Hello?
I can't see it.
I don't.
I'm assuming it's a cool look. I've never been able to see it on.
I'm assuming you're still looking at me. Again, I can't see.
Yeah, your character like doesn't speak in these games, so I just imagine you just be standing there silently, and he's just going on and on.
Okay, so giant bell.
Mhm.
I like that I'm avoiding legs.
So he is the Aegis, but he doesn't have a shield. He just has a big bell hammer.
He is the
He
shield.
is the shield, my
He
dude.
is the shield.
Okay.
You could draw a shield.
Forgot about that.
No, he does not have a shield, Julia. You are correct.
Okay, cool.
He's the cloth shield.
His body is the shield. His big bell is what he hits you with.
I've taken so many blows to the head. It's fine. People say that it'll have a bad, long-term effect, but I haven't seen it.
I can't take this helmet off. It is stuck on my head.
My head is very swollen under here.
Julia, this is rad.
I'm just having a good time.
I
I'm
still
having a good time.
love that he's basically just playing air guitar right now.
Yeah. I haven't drawn the giant bell yet.
He's even got like an air guitar stance.
Yeah.
He just like found a stick in the crypts and he's like, oh, sweet.
He also has like a bit of a Saiyan armor
He kind of does,
on
yeah.
his bottom half there.
Yeah.
I've sworn to protect Vendrick like Goku swore to protect Earth. I was inspired a lot watching Dragon Ball. For some reason, I do have all of Dragon Ball on DVD.
I just love the menu animations. You can't get that when you download stuff.
Sometimes I just leave them on when I'm trying to go to sleep at night.
Yeah.
It comforts me, Another interesting tidbit about this character
Yes.
is that he's designed to look like, his armor is like reminiscent of a character from Demon Souls,
Okay.
whose name was Garl Vinland.
Garl?
So Vinland, VELSTAT, there are similarities there. His armor is designed very similarly, and that character was also a sworn guardian of a holy figure.
Okay.
In that game, it's a maiden, a holy maiden, and he's like her sworn protector.
Okay.
So they do a lot of things like that in the series where they'll harken back to something
I love a good harken.
as part of sort of the theme that everything repeats itself.
How much time is supposed to have passed between each game, or is that not addressed?
It's purposefully unclear, and it's addressed only in the sense that characters will tell you that time in this land is convoluted, and
Wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey.
it doesn't really make sense. And it's hinted at that as you move through the game, you're encountering people from various times. Like, not everyone is from the same time you are.
These games sound cool.
And
I just
everyone's
know I'd
forgotten.
get frustrated as heck with them if I played, because I'm not good at the hard games.
Yeah.
Or even medium games, really.
Just watch the cool lore videos.
Okay.
Maybe someday I'll become a game streamer and I'll just play games that I'm not good at, and I'll see how far I can get before I get frustrated.
Get very frustrated in front of a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. That's what people want to see, right?
Yeah.
Julia, I'm just going to throw this out there.
Yeah.
Cowbell.
Just like a big ol'.
Big old cowbell.
Bing, 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 bing.
Dinner time. Oh, you're just fighting. Dang.
Thought I was gonna get some nom noms.
I haven't had nom noms in years.
Oh yeah.
I'm hungry for noms. Nummy nummies for my tummy. It's just like a skeleton. It's got a sort of honeycomb. Like, it reminds me of the Cheerios bee. Like that thing he holds.
That thing that I've only ever seen on
The honey
Nut Cheerios.
honey rod.
Yeah.
No, you're
I don't know what
right.
that thing is or what it's for.
It's for
scooping
making
honey.
So you can see the honey drip.
It's for doing a drizzle.
Is it a drizzle
I
rod?
think it's a drizzle rod is the technical term for it.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Your next Dark Souls character is Drizzle Rod.
Drizzle rod, the undrippable.
It's just a horrible, cursed half man, half bee.
Yeah.
Just the top half of a naked man jutting out
Jutting
of a
out of a
bee.
giant, gross bee. But he also somehow has a flaming sword.
Yes, well, of course.
Yeah.
Are those hands?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of, like, if he were to go nuts in the underworld, what would happen to him? And I feel like it would be, like, more hands to praise with.
More hands equal more praise, bro. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Down here in the undead crypt.
These are all the hands that Vendrick left him hanging with. He kept asking for high fives.
He cuts off his own hand.
Nope, that's all right. I know you're a very busy man. It's okay that you can't reciprocate this high five. That would only have taken half a second, and it was, like, on your way. But that's okay. No, I know. You're busy. It's, it's totally fine. My feelings aren't hurt.
Cool.
Just take my hand with you. Bring it back whenever you want. Like,
High five it in your own time. Maybe when you're feeling lonely and thinking about me.
You could do other stuff with the hand. I won't know.
I won't tell.
It'll be our little secret.
You know I'm your Aegis, right? Aegises don't talk.
I mean, I do talk,
Yeah.
but only to you, really.
Oh, yeah.
Is
Is
this
that cloth hanging out the back there?
Yeah, he's got like this long, like
Oh, that's like his cape.
Yeah.
he's got like a long little wrapped around scarf capey thing.
Like, if this isn't a character in the game already, it should be.
I have a feeling
Yeah.
I'm gonna like the actual guy way less
Yeah.
than this.
I've really come to enjoy
Yeah, this is so rad.
this friend.
The actual guy, also pretty rad, though.
All right, let's.
All right,
He's
yeah.
He's
let's
got
look
a
at
cool
it.
design that I think you'll enjoy.
Whoa.
Holy Jesus,
Oh, he's
that's
a-
awesome.
he's a big boy.
The bell's going the other way.
Look at
Never
his
know
cool
how that bell's
helmet.
gonna go.
Oh, has he got like a
he's real
bell
shiny.
helmet too?
A bellmet.
A bellmet.
This is my Belmet.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a cool guy. I think these guys could be friends.
Yeah.
That's it for us, guys. Thank you
Yeah.
for taking this journey back into the depressing world of Dark Souls
Yep.
with us.
Yeah. We want to do all spooky monster episodes going forward in October. So
Yep.
let us know what sorts you want to see. Maybe we'll get too many done and then we'll spill over into November too. Who knows?
We can do whatever we
We
want.
can do whatever we want. It's our channel.
Thanks for watching.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.